Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Mahomes now. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow, 15, 15. Hey, Carter. Yellow, yellow. Yellow. 15, 15. What's that?
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hey, dribble it. 15. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Up check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
The first carry now for the rookie out of Ole Miss. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tetero McMillan he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He was defended by DJ Johnson.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. I've got blue. Yellow, yellow. 15, 15. Attack, attack! Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Fight on these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running this one off right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one. Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Looking to throw Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Arm go. Hey, 40. Hey, Ripley.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-point game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. A give to Wilson up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down pass play coming. Hauled in by Gray. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
79 Bronco. 18 Rock. Let's go. 19, 18.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off North Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack!
Back to throw Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-14 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They've got a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Attack! Line! Yellow!
Now it's Mahomes. He has room past the 25. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Rolling. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 57. 15.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Yellow, yellow. 15, 15. Let's go on. Yellow, yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
First and 10, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Boys from 60 average, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
A 24-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know, Kate. I think maybe they were only expecting to get a couple yards when they call the fullback's number. Not only will they take it, they might give him the rock again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. This one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Hey, 57. Yellow. 50, yellow. 43.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Timeout taken by by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Yellow, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Butker knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Danny Gray to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Gray now on the return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it! Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's third down.
They send a man in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's fourth down.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. It's a give to Wilson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense to the line fast. Shotgun now on third down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Not on the same page with his tight end. that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here's the snap on 4th. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, dog. I set it up like that, though. I was running that motherfucker the whole first half.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57. Attack.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Attack! Yellow! Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. This is Hall.
Bro, I got him on a 15-yard curl flat. I know where he's going, dog. It's crazy. This game crazy as hell.
23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
15. Hey, 43, 15.
Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Attack! Oh, 57. Hey, 43.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
And pushing the tight end over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it.
Even he didn't think he was going to
He's
get
going to take
it.
this out of the 11-yard line.
This game crazy.
It's a gain of
Hell.
21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Brought in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game.
Chiefs 27. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to Wilson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, looking to throw. Cut down the field. We get to the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I know you got a mixture of looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Chiefs 27.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Mahomes. And there's a man there.
I told you, I know where he's going.
And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
First down, play action. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and stop the push into Chiefs territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Bronk. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yep, 15, 15. Yellow. Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Looking quickly here. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Left side. It's caught by Rice. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's caught left side by Harris. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
43! 43!
Play action, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That's caught for the 1st. He goes out a little short of the 40. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. 15, 15. Go up. Attack, attack.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
They'll take over 1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Receiver in motion, going left. 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now it's It's Mahomes. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Yellow. Go, ready.
Desperation time here. He finds Worthy complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. With his back complete. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Brings up third down.
Hey, 43, 15.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Chiefs down by 12. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another throw for Mahomes. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
57, color. 15. Yellow. 15.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has it at the 7th. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Gray now on the return. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Warriors, 17, 79 Bronco.
Looking to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And they could elect to just take the safety here. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. 43. 43.
He'll look to throw it. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy.
Bro, I swear they didn't give him so many of them. It ain't even funny.
Territory to the 47. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Extra DB out there for the Panthers, 3rd down. Throwing now. He gets it to Rice.
Come
and
on.
his short game gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes, one final shot. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.